In addition to the main Fisker rifle, there's also an ultralight rifle. Now, the ultralight rifle is quite a thing as well, but it's not got the same intensity and it's not got the same air traffic control rules as the Fisker rifle, so it doesn't quite get the same focus, I don't think, which is a bit of a shame, I'd say. And none of the online events cover the ultralight rifle. I did try it at AirVenture last year and caused a bit of panic with the air traffic controllers, so I didn't try it this year. Hopefully this video will give you a taste for the quite tricky procedure, and encourage you to try it for yourself. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. There's a whole section of the notice given over to the ultralight arrival and departure and the circuit, and as far as I can see, the ultralight community are expected to sort of potter about well below the height that the general aviation aircraft are flying at, and essentially to self-organise, an approach that you see quite often at ultralight events in the UK, and one which seems to be very successful. So the ultralights fly from this little 1432 grass strip, which is on the western side of the airfield. To put this into context, the Fisker arrivals happen on 1826 and 0927, which are these two runways here. This is a little community here in the sort of bottom left-hand corner of the airfield. So the actual approach itself is from Highway Z, which is this road here, and it follows this highway. So you join here, and then you follow the easternmost edge of the road down to the junction at Nakimi, and then you cross and you follow this road, and then essentially you go around the perimeter fence and land here, which is considerably trickier than it might first appear. Now, these aircraft are flying at 1100 feet on the pressure setting, which is 300 feet above the ground. Now, bear in mind that at the same time as aircraft are flying in here at 300 feet, you've got, this is Fisk here, so you've got the Fisk arrival happening, east-west road. Yeah, and also following the railway lines, obviously, to 27. So essentially, these aircraft are coming across 1,800 feet, which is 1,000 feet above the ground, and these aircraft are crossing over and following the same path for a short while at 300 feet, so there's a 700 feet separation. So that discipline about maintaining your height is really important. We joined the flight following Highway 26 inbound on the eastern side of the road. It's important to stick to the eastern side because outbound traffic will fly along the western side of the road. For this attempt, I'm using the Ultralight, which comes as standard with X-Plane, which has to be said isn't the quietest of aircraft to fly. As we cross the Interstate 41 junction, we keep rigidly to the right hand side of the junction and follow the northbound off ramp to the east-west road. As we fly down the east-west road, on the left hand side of the road, we can see a small copse, trees, and some white buildings in front of it, and that's our turning point, and we will then turn towards the perimeter fence of the airfield that we can see on our left hand side. We begin a gentle descent as we fly towards perimeter road, and then we're looking to be at short final height by the time we get to the other side of the trees. You can just see the runway on the left hand side there in front of the balloons. Now the thing is, as you come past the trees, everything happens very quickly, and that landing wasn't too bad, but I've had many attempts to get to that point. To illustrate the challenges involved, I've tried it in the Aeropract AP22 as well, which, whilst not a big aeroplane, is considerably bigger and heavier than the Aerolight. So the first attempt is a complete overshoot, and I go round, and I've included the the go round of the circuit, just so you can see the shape of the circuit, which is bounded on the downwind leg by the eastern side of Interstate 41. So here we go again, a little bit slower and a little bit lower. Not a completely terrible landing. Just in case you thought I managed to avoid crashing altogether, this is too slow and too low. So that's the Oshkosh Ultralight arrival in Explain. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.